Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Heading wanted to give you a YouTube video update. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell in the corner for notifications, because this is where I'm going to do most of my videos as we go into severe weather season. All right, another big storm system rolling in. We are going to get a lot more rain out of this system compared to the one we had 2 weeks ago, where we had majority wintry weather. So this is going to go rain over to wintry weather, but still it's going to cause some issues for us across the region. First off, you can see flash flood watches in effect in southwestern parts of Missouri, as I do expect to get upwards of 1 to 3 inches of rain as this system continues to roll through. All right, and then on top of that, we have winter weather advisories. Everybody in the purple, in the pink, that is winter storm warnings in effect for our northern counties, and then out to our west. As of right now, we just have some showers starting to pop up, but as we go through the evening hours, as the cold front works in, and you can see the wind shift line, which is in our very far northwestern counties, that's the front. As it drops in, we start to get showers and thunderstorms, which really build along the front. Of course, it's super windy. We've had the south winds at about 20 to 30 miles per hour as we've gone through the daytime hours. All right, let's go through time. Here's 9 p.m. Along that front, you can see those showers and thunderstorms popping up. Some of these could be strong to low-grade severe. So what does that mean? Strong to low-grade severe. That means we are talking about winds gusting 50 to 60, which really isn't that much higher than what we've been seeing over the past 2 days. And then nickel to quarter-size hail with some of these storms. I do not see a tornado threat as we go through the evening hours. I think any tornado threat will stay well to our south, probably eastern, southeastern parts of Oklahoma. As we go through the overnight hours, these will continue to increase. Showers, thunderstorms. Here's midnight. Heavy amounts of rain. That front is sliding in. After about 3 a.m., I think most of our severe weather threat is done, except in our very far southern counties, you could have still random severe thunderstorm warning. But again, overall, I'm not expecting much in the way of severe weather out of this. It's just one aspect of the system that we need to keep our eyes on. All right, let's continue to go through time. Let's go to the early morning hours. Heavy rain. Look at our temps. This is 4:30 in the morning. So most of the metro now is just hovering right above freezing. We're dropping below freezing southeastern Kansas. So all this pink, that's very heavy freezing rain and sleet. And because these are convective, meaning thunderstorms, we could get some thunder freezing rain and thunder sleet late tonight into tomorrow morning. And all that does is it ups the intensity of how hard it's going to come down. Let's continue into the early morning hours. Here's 7 a.m. Along and south of I-44, heavy rain. North of I-44, heavy freezing rain. The closer you get to this line of snow, that's going to be sleet. And then we switch over to snow in our northwestern counties. As we continue through the morning hours, I think after 9 a.m., the heaviest of the freezing rain and sleet taper off. We hit a little bit of a lull. It's called a dry slot. So a little dry punch of air kicks in behind the surface area of low pressure. That lull only lasts a couple hours, and then light sleet, light snow rotate back in. So here's the noon hour, and then we'll go through about 3 or 4 hour period of light snow. But look at the temps. We're dropping all the way back into the teens at this point in time. So it gets really cold as we go into tomorrow afternoon. All right, here's your timeline for you. So mainly tonight, next 3, 4, 5 hours, light rain, then moderate rain, then heavy rain. And then by morning, we go to heavy freezing rain and sleet. Then we go to light snow as we go through the rest of the daytime hours. Let's see. Gotta hit that load button again. All right, let's go to ice. This is mainly freezing rain. We're going to tack in sleet on this as well. But this will be flat ice and radial ice. I think on average, most of us will probably push 1/4 of an inch, which is a lot of ice. With the gusty winds, we need to watch that. But some areas could approach 1/2 inch of ice as we go through tomorrow morning. What we want to happen is switch over to sleet real quickly, because sleet doesn't cause any issues on the power lines or the trees. It just makes the roads really bad. But I'm hoping we only have a couple hours of heavy freezing rain, then we switch over to sleet real quick. With the light snow on the back end, we're not going to get a lot of snow for most of us. Southern counties, once you get into northwestern Arkansas over toward Branson, probably just some light snow showers. From Grand Lake to Monette, Mount Vernon, Neosho, Miami up to Joplin, a dusting to an inch. Then Joplin to Pittsburgh, 1 to 2 inches. The reason there's more snow the farther north you go, because they tap into the cold air quicker and they go through the ice process, the sleet process, and then a longer process of snow. Independence, Parsons, over toward Fort Scott and Nevada, 2 to 4 inches of snow. El Dorado Springs, 2 to 4 inches of snow. Stockton kind of right on that 2 to 3 inch line. Once you get north of Nevada, so Rich Hill, Butler, up to Harrisonville, and then back toward Pleasanton, Chanute, Iola, Yates Center, Fredonia, Neodesha, Emporia. You guys are all in that 4 to 8 inch range, and there's going to be some isolated 10-inch amounts. So that's kind of where that target zone is going to hit as we go into tomorrow. Luckily, this is all going to shift out of here very quickly. All right, so quick check on the 7-day, because temperatures, we're really going to have to adjust. I went 14 tomorrow night. Our northern counties will probably drop to 0 to 5 because of the snowpack, maybe a little bit below 0. But most of us will stay in the lower teens, and we'll have to see how Friday goes around, because if we get a little thicker ice and snowpack, we won't go much above freezing. But once we start melting it off, we'll shoot through the 50s into the 60s. Next storm system and a chance for rain and snow back in the forecast by next Wednesday. All right, guys, I'll keep you updated. I'll probably do another video here in a few hours and let you know how those storms are developing.